Welcome to What Matters to You today. We bring you the latest news, technology, entertainment and life from around the world. In this episode, we take a look at some amazing brutal vehicles that everyone will appreciate. CanAm Spyder F3. Bold design and thoughtful construction are the two main features of this model, says one of the sellers of the CanAm Spyder F3 trike. Straight out of the factory, the trike boasts impressive features, such as a 7.8-inch LCD screen, BRP audio, a range of approximately 406 km on a full tank, and a 105 horsepower Rotax engine, paired with a semi-automatic gearbox. But what about customizations? According to this particular expert, enhancements such as Elka shock absorbers, LED lighting, an air intake on the hood, and splitters to restrict airflow under the bottom were added additionally. The vehicle has magnetic foot pegs, and the AQ reflash has improved the sound of the trike. Polaris Slingshot. The American company Polaris is bringing together the automotive and motorcycle worlds with their unique trike, the Slingshot. Boasting a 178 horsepower engine in its base model, the Slingshot can hit speeds of up to 200 km per hour. But for some enthusiasts, this wasn't enough. A custom shop team decided to push the limits and create the craziest Slingshot in the world. Their modifications included exposing the engine, which they deemed too beautiful to hide, and adding an extra wheel at the back. Interested buyers can purchase a conversion kit that includes Formula 1-inspired, independent rear suspension disc brakes, 408 kg springs, and support for factory options, such as cruise control and ABS. All of this culminates in a final engine power of 550 horsepower. An impressive, and perhaps even intimidating figure. Ford 450, Limited. Stryker. Thanks to the Stryker kit, this Ford F450 has reached new heights. Quite literally, the kit added an extra 30 centimeters in height, and the Masters also equipped the vehicle with 26-inch wheels. From American Force Liberty, paired with 42-inch Toyo tires, the set alone costs about $10,000. And that's not counting the additional components, like road armor, bumpers, and the 25 hours of work required to install it. But the results are worth it. The designers behind it boast that their drive shafts are even more reliable than the standard ones. One user even wrote, "I've changed my mind about getting a sports car, I want this." It's easy to understand why driving this pickup will give you a whole new perspective, literally allowing you to look down on everyone else. Harley-Davidson, V-Roid. Today, motorcycle enthusiasts are in for a treat, as they get to see the tuned Harley-Davidson Night Rod on their screens. The 2013 release motorcycle is impressive in itself, boasting a 1,250cc engine with 125 horsepower. Its standard 18-inch front and 19-inch rear wheels also add to its appeal. But for tuning experts, leaving it as it is just won't do. They've transformed this interesting cruiser into a vehicle that would fit perfectly in Batman's garage. Here's a list of upgrades they've made. Custom rims, featuring Monster V rubber in the rear, and metal rubber in the front, ceramic-coated exhaust system, custom mirrors, foot pegs and even a tank cover, and upgraded LED lighting. For those inspired by this transformation, there's great news. You can order the parts you like, with delivery available anywhere in the world. Black Kevlar 6x6. A 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and also according to this custom shop, there are 6 trucks of the apocalypse. This is one of them, and it's known as Hellfire. Depending on the depth of your pockets, you can choose a 460, 550 or 750 horsepower engine, a 12-inch screen leather trim on the doors and headliner, a customized carbon fiber steering wheel, electrically operated running boards, additional LED lighting and a night vision system, and other features. These trucks of the apocalypse weigh from 3.1 to 4.5 tons, and are quite expensive, starting at $155,000. Despite the price, there are buyers from all over the world. The custom shop reports that they have already shipped their six-wheel beauties to Mexico, India, Cambodia and New Zealand. Ford 1932. After looking at the Ford Model A, let's explore another iconic vehicle by this famous brand. The Ford 1932, this name typically refers to the three models created to replace the Model A, the Model 4, the Model 18 and the Model B. Many of these cars are still cruising on the roads today. By the way, the Ford 1932 is also considered a cornerstone for the hot rod culture. Moreover, just like fine wine, the preserved examples of the Ford 1932 have grown more valuable with age, while the Model B was once offered for $485. Today its price surpasses $100,000. Thanks to skilled mechanics, many old-timers are still able to impress not only at exhibitions, but also on racetracks. (1970) Dodge Charger. The Speed Core team has prepared a stunning beauty for the SEMA show, featuring a body entirely made of carbon fiber. Curiously enough, this vehicle is not a tuned model. Instead, the team created an original steel frame to protect the carbon fiber exterior. The body is coated with a transparent protective layer. The car is equipped with a 14-point safety system, ensuring the driver's security. Brembo engineers collaborated on the braking system, while under the hood is a V8 from the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. After some modifications, this engine boasts an impressive 979 horsepower. With a weight of approximately 1.4 tons, and rear-wheel drive, it may not be easy to control, especially with a manual gearbox. Besides, you need $400,000 to purchase this model, according to some leaked information online. Mazda MX5 Miata. Prepare to be impressed by a 3D masterpiece from Norwegian designers who have presented their vision of the Mazda MX5. This Japanese car made its debut in 1989 and is also known as the Master Miata among connoisseurs. Its list of accomplishments is nothing short of impressive. It's been recognized by the Guinness Book of Records as the world's best-selling two-seater car, and is consistently topped car shows and magazine rankings. Even in its first generation, it boasted a 116 horsepower engine, retractable headlights and an aerodynamic drag coefficient of 0.38, which is nearly as good as the Ferrari F50. The Norwegian version not only provides aesthetic pleasure, but could also offer practical benefits. Who knows, someone may choose this aggressive-looking, wide-body virtual model for their real custom project. Sportchases LH7. To raise the stakes, let's check out this truck. That costs up to $200,000. The project is based on the Freightliner M2112 chassis. And available options include a 375, 450 or 505 horsepower engine. The fuel capacity increased to 378 to 566 liters. Kicker sound system with 10 speakers, leather interior with heated front seats, and electrically transformable rear seat. Kenwood stereo and navigation system with touchscreen, and a rear view system with 2 cameras. This is only a brief list, as there are countless upgrades available for those willing to pay. The payload of one version is 6.2 tons, and its dimensions are 7 by 2.5 meters. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Join us as we explore what matters to you today, where we bring you the latest news, technology, entertainment, and life from around the world. For more great content, please like, subscribe, and share.